sweet. Okay, we worked out outside today. Honestly, guys, it felt so good. You know, the thing is about me, and I don't know if anyone else is like this, I have to switch up the scenery. I have to switch up everything for me to feel inspired and motivated. And I did my same workout. I did the workout that I usually do. COPILOT app, I did the same shebang, but the shaboom was changed, okay? We changed the shaboom. We went outside in the sun. It's 80 degrees today, okay? Honestly, it's been so cold recently, and I think we're finally moving into spring weather, which makes me so happy. By the way, I'm about to make a protein shake. This is Michael's protein because I have yet to buy my own. But yeah, this is the one I'm going to use. He says it's okay. He said it tastes like protein. I might not like it, but we'll see. I'm gonna try it myself with you guys. It's whey, which I don't really love whey protein, but it's 24 grams of protein, 5.5 BCAAs. You have to switch it up. You have to switch up your workout routine. You have to switch things up to keep yourself inspired, and this goes for everything. You have to change things up to remain inspired and to make yourself a little bit uncomfortable, because it was hot. I'm not gonna lie, there's times where I was like, oh my God, this is a little too hot. Lately, I've been trying to really stay focused in the gym. Okay, not scrolling on social media, not thinking too hard about stupid things, not getting my mind all over the place, like focusing in on the workout has been like my main focus. So some things you can do is make sure that your playlist is super uplifting, upbeat, all of the things. Keeping yourself off of your phone as much as possible, because something about just grabbing your phone can just get you out of the zone. So when you have a playlist that's just like keeping you tuned in and keeping you off your phone, that's going to help you stay focused throughout your workout. I have just learned that my phone's just gonna get me out of whack, okay? I'm gonna open up Instagram, I'm gonna open up TikTok, etc. And the only times I think it's okay to be like watching things is while you're on the treadmill and stuff, obviously, but when you're trying to get in like a pump and stuff, listen to some music, throw on a bomb playlist, and put the phone away so you're not getting distracted. But anyway, let's make this real quick. Products like protein shakes, protein bars, things like that. Actually, I do have these protein bars.
I tried that.
Oh, you finished?
Yeah,
Did you like it? It's gross? Okay, these are not gross. He thinks they're gross. I actually like these. These are the Power Crunch bars. It's 14 grams of protein. The thing is, you're not supposed to eat it like that. Okay, this is how you're supposed to eat these. They're like a little wafer cookie. And then you're supposed to eat like this. Yes, it tastes weird when you actually bite into it, but when you eat it like a cookie like this, it's actually really good. I got from this girl on TikTok. I would rate this protein a 6 out of 10. Just got out of the shower, I washed my hair, and I get so many questions about my hair, how I maintain my hair while working out and being on like a workout regimen, how I maintain my leave out, what hair I use, etc, etc. So I'm gonna answer all those questions right now. This is She's Happy Hair. This is their Brazilian deep wave hair. It is in 16, 18, and 20 inches. I do have leave out. My leave out is relaxed. Kind of like Tex-Lax really, but it is relaxed. It is chemically processed basically. I wash my hair once a week without fail. I wash my leave out and my extensions once a week. That is how you're going to maintain your hair, is by making sure you're washing it, if not once, but twice a week even sometimes. It honestly makes your hair just look new all the time. You should be washing your extensions and your natural hair because it just makes it thrive. So I use a clarifying shampoo every other time, so basically twice a month. And clarifying shampoo just basically gets all the gunk, the edge control, the hairspray, all that stuff. It just clarifies it and really cleans your hair. I use a hydrating shampoo twice a month basically, so every other time that I'm not using this. But these are the shampoos up close. They're cheap. You can find them anywhere. Deep conditioning your hair is so important. So I use these two deep conditioners. This is the TGIN Honey Miracle hair mask. Really great. Okay, I love this stuff so much. I swear by it. It is so good. Sometimes I'll use this Pureology Hydrate Superfood Deep Treatment Mask. I use this Firewall Heat Protectant whenever I am blow drying and straightening my hair. You always need to use a heat protectant. If you're straightening your hair, guys, the only way to keep your hair looking good and healthy is to make sure that you are consistently washing it, consistently deep conditioning, okay, letting it sit in a hair mask, and using heat protectant when you are straightening, okay? This is a really great heat protectant. The number one tip I can give you is never, ever, ever straighten dirty hair. I don't care if my edges aren't laid all the time. I'm not putting heat on my hair every day. I just don't care. So my edges are never laid on a regular day if I'm going to work out. I'm not manipulating my hair all the time. I'm just not. Let me know if you have any questions, but that is literally what I do. That's how I work. And I'm about to blow dry it. The best way that I can, because this past summer, man, guys, I was in the biggest slump. I didn't feel great, okay? I wasn't treating my body right. I wasn't eating healthy. I wasn't exercising enough. I was sluggish. I wasn't taking care of myself. And I found that, honestly, in the last couple of months, I have noticed the biggest correlation in my productivity, in my confidence, in my motivation, in my discipline. Direct correlation to how I treat my body. There's a direct correlation to it. I have to show up as the person that you want to be. Before, I wasn't taking care of my hair. I wasn't taking care of my body in the way that I should have. And it showed in my day-to-day life. I wasn't getting as much that I wanted to get done. And I just think it's so important for you to take the time to take care of yourself. Take the time for self-care. Self-care does not have to be a 10-step skincare routine. It is like that for some people. Some people love the 10-step skincare routine. I don't have a 10-step skincare routine. I have like a 3-step skincare routine, right? Some people love to take care of their hair. I notice when my hair isn't looking good, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to be around people. I don't want to go out. So I realized recently that I have to take care of my hair so I can get the things I need to get done. Okay, whether it's in a sew-in, whether it's in braids, y'all know I'm a big braid girl. I have to take care of my hair for me to do what I need to do, okay? So it's a non-negotiable for me at this point. It's a part of my weekly reset. Yeah, some days I'll go 8 days, 9 days, but I try not to go longer than like a week and a half for my hair care regimen, because I want my hair to thrive this year. I want to feel good and I want to be productive. I want to stay motivated. I want to stay on the course. And me feeling good and looking good at the same time really does help. I noticed the biggest difference when I showed up to work looking good. And it's not just about my appearance. It was like the whole thing. Going to the gym, coming home after the gym, getting ready for work, going to work, making sure I pack myself a lunch, making sure I'm just taking care of myself. Those were the best weeks. And the worst weeks were when I wasn't taking care of myself, where my hair wasn't done, when I wasn't doing my makeup to go to work. And makeup doesn't always have to look like this, okay? It can be a little gloss, some mascara, a little concealer, and that's it. It makes you feel so much better. I mean, it goes back to the whole like romanticizing your life thing. Showing up as your best self is just so important, okay? And it does not always have to be a crazy beat, but anything helps. But I just want to say that real quick. So if you're feeling like you're in a slump, give yourself a little self-care day, do your hair, wash your hair, deep condition it, get into the braids if you have a sew-in. I think that's so important, which I didn't even talk about that. You want to get into your braids. Anyway, guys, let's go. From you guys cautioning me to not cook while wearing like white, and the thing is, it never happens. I never spill food on my clothes, like when I go out to eat or anything. Like, I'm a very confident person while wearing white. Like, that never happens to me, but it happened today. So anyway, I'm making pasta. I'm making like an early dinner, a very early dinner, because it's not even 5 yet, but we might go out and run some errands and just be out and about and go for a walk and stuff. However, I just do not like leaving the house hungry, because that's just gonna make me want to go out to eat. Making some meat sauce with some veggie pasta on the side. I love the veggie pasta. Let me show it to you guys. I always share this with you guys. You'll be able to find this at H-E-B, but I'm pretty sure it's at every grocery store. It's the Ronzoni brand. This never makes me bloat at all. It just never makes me bloat. I love it so much. Like, any other pasta just makes me super bloated and stuff. And this doesn't, and it tastes great too. And I always get this one. I prefer the Rotoni, the spiral one. Rotoni. Yeah, this is the one I prefer. 7 grams of protein, which is pretty normal for pasta. I get questions all the time asking what inspired me to start cooking at home, and honestly guys, there is nothing inspiring about cooking at home. There's nothing that's inspiring about it, but you just have to make it a habit. I am the first person that will tell you I love to go out for drinks, have like appetizers, things like that, but you really have to shift your mindset to liking your own food more than liking going out to eat. So like right now, currently, I'm at this place where I talked about this in a recent video. I do not like going out to eat. Anyway, Michael and I went to this ramen spot a few weeks ago. It was like a month or so ago. We love ramen so much, and we love this spot. It's only down the street. It's like an open kitchen type of format. Tell me why the chef who's making the ramen literally is grabbing the noodles with his bare hands. And the thing is, like, I get that they wash their hands, I hope, but the thing is, everyone else was wearing gloves except him, and he's the one that's like grabbing the noodles with his bare hands and putting it in the bowl for people to eat in front of everybody. Like, we're all seeing it, and Michael and I were like, oh heck no. We're like, nah, let's go. We went to the next spot, and my sister is telling me like, that's how a lot of places are. You'd be surprised. And I was like, you know what? You should have told me that, because honestly, like, I just rather not know. I'd rather not know. But you just have to learn to love your own cooking more than you love eating out, basically. Like anything, it takes time to form a habit. It takes so much time. Like, I can't even stress to you enough. It takes so much time. It took so much time for me to stop going to Chick-fil-A 3 times a week. It took so much time for me to like condition my brain to just not order pizza every single time I wanted pizza. It just, oh my God, it just took so much time for me to change those habits. I was the type of person that would just be like, let's just order pizza. Let's just go pick up Chick-fil-A. Let's just go. Like, that was my MO, guys. Like, that is how I was. Like, let's just go pick it up. Let's just go eat out. Like, let's just go. Because I just didn't want to bother with cooking. I just wasn't as comfortable in the kitchen. You just have to become comfortable with being in the kitchen. And honestly, it saves so much money. Guys, it saves so much money. Let's plate this. rug. It's from Ruggable. I'm working with them on Instagram. You probably will see this ad go live like next week. So when you see it, act surprised, okay? But I love the rug. It's so pretty. We are about to go, oops. We're about to go to Trader Joe's to go pick up a few things. I love Trader Joe's. Honestly, I love any excuse to go to Trader Joe's. I'm gonna wear this top right here. It's a bodysuit. It's really thick. It's from Abercrombie and Fitch, and their stuff is such great quality. And it's this pretty heather gray color. This is what I do to not get any makeup or such on my shirts. Okay. So I'm wearing this. I hate how my necklace does not stay on top of it. That pisses me off. Like, it overstimulates me bad when my necklace does this. I was working out, I was in my flow, I was doing everything that I needed to do. I felt good, listening to good music. However, in true Janet fashion, in the middle of my workout, I started to have these thoughts basically. And I was thinking to myself, when you are in your mid-20s, like you would be already snatched by now with all the work that you've been putting in. Why am I having these thoughts? I don't know. This is just my brain. This is how my brain works. I'm having a good workout and then it just moves into something very negative very quickly, and this is all happening in my head. Oftentimes when this happens, I instantly have to like stop myself from thinking these things, or else I know it's going to send me into a place where I'm unmotivated to work out. I don't like how I look. I'm just like, it just sends me into like a deep spiral. I'm at a place in my journey where I'm like pushing past any limiting beliefs. At least I'm trying to be much stronger than my thoughts when it comes to this journey that I'm on. I get a lot of questions on how you stay motivated. Like, how do you keep yourself motivated with eating healthy, going to the gym, staying on this journey? Anybody who's on this journey, all of us know how fleeting motivation is. We all talk about how discipline is what really keeps us going. Not just suppressing those feelings, because it's so easy to just be like, oh, just don't think about it. Which that's something that I usually do. It's just like, let's not think about it, let's move on. But you have to really get to the root of why you feel the way you feel, why you're not motivated, why you constantly put yourself in a negative mindset, why you consistently tell yourself that you're not good enough. You have to really get to the root of that. I do not want to come online and present as though I'm like perfect and I don't struggle with motivation, I don't struggle with discipline. But I do think that I'm at a place right now in my journey where I'm not accepting those things as excuses anymore. We're figuring out why we feel this way. We're getting to the root of it. We're trying to fix it, but we're not letting that stop us from doing what we need to do. So instantly in the middle of that workout, I had to cut those thoughts because I know exactly where that's going to lead, right? I know it's going to lead to me being very negative, and it might honestly ruin the rest of my day, etc., etc. Like I said before, it's like a snowball effect, but like we get the workout done, we move forward, we feel good, we let the good endorphins go through our bodies, and you have to have a strategy for how you're going to push through when those negative thoughts come upon you. Whether that's therapy, whether that's journaling, whether that's talking it out with somebody that you trust and that you love and somebody that understands you deeply. For me, that's like my sister, my husband. I signed up for therapy like 2 weeks ago, and my therapy appointment was on the day that I hit 100K. So then I canceled it because I was like, I hit 100K, I don't need therapy. That's the issue. Don't do that, honestly. That's not pushing your thoughts away, the negative thoughts that come, because they're gonna come. We're not just all positive patties walking around here. Not pushing them away, but like knowing that you have to get what you have to get done now, We're gonna address it when we get home, but like, let's get this workout done. Let's not get into a negative space because we're here to be positive. We're here to feel good. We're here for our health. And my eye got a little bloodshot from staring at the screen for too long. Let me know if that's ever happened to you and how long this lasted, because it's making me nervous, honestly. I felt a little tension while I was staring at the screen, but that happens to me all the time, but I've never had this like bloodshot thing happen. Anyway, I did want to talk about a really important piece of this puzzle when it comes to like motivation and discipline and staying consistent within your journey. Whether you're on like a fitness journey or a self-development journey, whenever you are embarking on anything new, it's really important for you to realize that that is not going to be the only thing that you should and that you will focus on throughout this journey. It's really important for you not to only fix a thing that you truly want to fix, but start looking at other areas in your life that you can improve on, because you have to start looking at it as a holistic journey and not just one thing. I found that in the past when I just tried to focus on one little thing like my body or like my skin, it was way easier for me to fall off. However, whenever I was focusing on my body and my mental health and waking up earlier and fueling my body in the right way and drinking more water, when I was working on all of these other aspects of my life at the same time, everything came easier, right? So it's looking at things with just a bigger picture mindset and not just tunnel vision on one specific area. You're focusing in on becoming better, becoming more productive, having a better relationship with social media, having a better relationship with yourself. You will start to see all of these other areas that you're trying to improve on just get better over time. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't just be focusing in on one thing. Look at the bigger picture, look at all the other things that you can fix and focus on those things as well. So for me personally, y'all know I've been on this weight loss journey for a long time, and one thing that was hindering me was not moving my body enough and not eating healthy. Now, what was keeping me from not moving my body enough? Well, at the time when I was the heaviest, my phone was. I was scrolling social media all day long. I was sitting on the couch watching Netflix. I was just completely distracted with all of these other things, but the things that I truly needed to do. And once I started challenging myself to get out of the house, go for walks, do all these other things, then I stopped getting on my phone as much. I stopped scrolling on social media as my downtime, as a thing that I do to fill my time, basically fill a void. And I started doing other things with my time, which made me more active, which made me start caring for my body more, which made me start wanting to be healthier. Do you see what I'm talking about? It's like a domino effect, and you have to go take it all the way back to the source. And I was kind of talking about this a little bit yesterday about how sometimes we might think that we're just unmotivated because we're lazy or we're just like in a slump, but that's not always the case. There's other things that could be happening within us, mentally, physically, that's stopping us from getting where we want to be. That's why it's so important to be aware of these things, be aware of your body, be aware of how you're feeling, how your body feels when you do certain things, and make that change. So lately I've been loving getting out the house as much as I can, because a lot of times I'm working on content, I'm working on social media, which I love so much, but I'll go from working to being on my phone, and that's just not good for me. I don't like going from screen to screen. So whenever I can, I like to just get outside, go for a walk, be outside, just be off my phone, because I find that it just puts a lot of tension on my body. I get really tight, I'm not relaxed, and I've been really challenging myself to just be out and about and experiencing life through my eyes and not, well, obviously we all experience life through our eyes, but not through a screen, right? Through a screen so much. Some of us have jobs where we're on the computer all day long. Okay, I know I am. I'm on the computer all day long, but that does not mean that I need to get off of the computer and go straight to my phone for hours. No, find some other things to enrich yourself, like reading more, reading your Bible, getting closer to God, getting outside, being around nature, taking your dog on a walk, doing whatever you have to do, signing up for pottery. I have just honestly been challenging myself a lot more. I used to be such a couch potato. I used to love a good rot, and now I don't like rotting as much. Like if I have free time, I want to go outside, I want to be outside, I want to be around people, and it's changed me a lot, and I've changed so much. Like who I am today is not who I was a year ago, and I'm so proud of that. But it takes a lot of like looking within yourself and figuring out what's keeping you stuck and making that change and putting in the work and effort to make the change. So yeah, guys, I just thought I'd talk about that real quick because it's really important and it really did like ring true for me. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really enjoyed sharing with you guys my thoughts on how I stay motivated, how I stay disciplined, how I am staying consistent within this journey. This has been the most consistent I've been for a long time, and this is the most consistent I've been in these several different areas of my life for a long time, and I'm hoping to stay like this for a while. I'm hoping to not lose this. I'm hoping to not fall into a slump anytime soon. We'll see. My thoughts be getting the best of me. But let me know how you're feeling down below in the comment section. I hope this video motivated you. I hope you have an amazing week. Whatever day you're watching this, an amazing morning, night, whatever it is. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scout. Bye.